to day 2 of Swashbucklers! Don't worry if you missed it yesterday, because you can still watch it on YouTube. And those of you who didn't miss out, well, why not go back and watch your favourite bits again, and again, and again, if you want. Thank you so much to those of you who sent in your photos and videos, and please keep sending them in today. We love seeing what you're getting up to, and it gives us an opportunity to display them in our gallery. Like these fantastic parrots, and even more beautiful parrots, reminding us of God's glorious creation. We loved the photographs of your activity sheet completing, and your costume wearing, and your game playing. We have got another action-packed, fun-filled morning ahead. And those of you who arrived on time, I know some of you didn't, but those of you who did saw the countdown and caught a glimpse of some of what we'll be getting up to. We're going to begin again today with the Motley Crew Challenge. Yesterday we saw that Adam was the best buccaneer at downing the water. Today's challenge though is different. It's all to do with balancing a cup of water on their head and then going down and up and down and up, and see how many times they can do it in 30 seconds. But there is a twist. If the cup falls off, they have to fill it up again and they lose a point. So who is going to be today's best buccaneer? Is it going to be Tim? Is it going to be Ian? Is it going to be Andy? Or is it going to be Aileen? Let's find out now. So Andy's the best buccaneer, but who thinks he had an unfair advantage with his bald head? Well, you know what? There's only one way to find out. Get a cup of water yourself and see if you can go up and down more than 4 times in 30 seconds. And why not get someone to film you doing it and send it in? And if you don't want to try that challenge, then why not have a go at the game that Andy and Caroline are about to introduce to us now.
This is called walk the plank. Now all you need to do is find a nice bit of wood. Any bit of wood will do. Okay, and what you need to do, normally the captain will be making his naughty crewmates walk the plank into the dangerous seas below, where there's sharks, there's shipwrecks, there's whales, all to get you. Now, all you need to do, once you set your plank up, you need to then spin round 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk that plank. Help me, shipmates. Help me. Whoa. I can do this. Come on, do it. Oh dear. Victory is mine. Okay, let's set this up again. And let's see if Cutthroat Caroline can do it. Can she do it? Do you think she can do it? Yes or no? Here we go then. Count with me 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, she can't show how it's done. I don't think you will, dear. Oh, is she going to be shark bait? Shark bait. Shark.
Yes!
Oh, well done. Cutthroat Caroline. What you need for this game is a marble, or in this case, we've got bouncy balls. Now, with your plank still in position, what your challenge is, you need to see if you can roll it all the way down the plank to the very end. Okay, cutthroat Caroline. Can she do it? Yes or no? Oh! Failed! It's over to the captain. Captain Buckwash. Can I do it? Come on. Give me some support out there. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 3. Oh, he's absolutely smashed it. Thank you very much. Okay, over to Caroline.
Okay, now pirates, they had to walk along the plank as punishment when they had messed up, when they'd done something wrong. But now we're going to have our true Bible story and hear about how God's good creation got messed up, what Adam and Eve did wrong, and what their punishment was. So over to the story, and that's it until tomorrow.
Hello again. The story has already begun. The story of God and his world and his people. He made it all and it was good. It was so good. His people, Adam and Eve, they were very good. They were ruling and caring over God's world and being like him for the world to see. They were going to have children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and this beautiful world would fill with little copies of God's image who would show his love and his rule, and that would have been beautiful and good. But Adam failed. Into this beautiful garden he let evil come creeping in. Satan, the devil, he hated God. He wanted to ruin what God had built, to tear it down. So he crawls in, ready to lie and cheat and do whatever he can to spoil what has only just begun. And Adam stands by. He watches as Satan, dressed as a snake, whispers lies to his wife. Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden? Now, you and I know that that's not really what God said, and Eve knew it too. She says, no, we're allowed to eat fruit from any of the trees, but God did say you must not eat fruit from that one tree, and you must not touch it, or you will die. You must not touch it. God hadn't said that. And Satan was straight back to her. You won't die, he scoffed. No, God knows that when you eat that fruit, your eyes will be opened and you will be like God. That's why he won't let you eat. Well, that didn't sound right to Eve. She knew she wasn't God, but they were already like God, as they were made to be. And yet, she thought, it would be good to know more, to have more, to be more than they were. And the fruit looked very good. You won't die, the snake had said. So she took it, she bit, and she chewed and she swallowed. Satan smiled. And Adam watched as Eve passed him a piece of the fruit, and he also ate this one fruit that he was told to never eat. Inside them both, something had changed. This was not a full stomach, no, it was more like a hole inside. It was shame, it was fear. They felt bad because now they'd done something terribly wrong. So they ran, they hid, hoping that God would never find them. Maybe he would forget. But God came, God found them, God knew. And he said, have you eaten the fruit from that one tree I told you not to eat from? Well, Adam dodged the question. He said, Eve, the woman you put here, she gave me the fruit. Well, Eve chipped in. She said, no, the snake, he tricked me. So this is where our story turns, the tipping point, the one crucial moment when God, the creator of everything good, he turns to curse his creatures. First he speaks to the snake, that liar, Satan, the enemy. Cursed are you, says God, above all animals. You will crawl on your belly and you will eat dust all the days of your life. You and the woman, you will be enemies, and so will your children and hers. He will smash your head and you will bite his heel off. Then God speaks to the man and the woman. They too are cursed. Children will bring pain, relationships will be twisted, Work will be so hard. And life will end. Death is now real, and it reaches out across the whole of God's world. Nothing escapes, not in the end. This is such a low point in the story. It's the darkest of days, when everything seemed to come just crashing down. And over something so small, a bite of fruit. What do you think? Do you think they were stupid? Are you thinking, what are you doing? If only you hadn't. If only you'd left it. I'd have left the fruit alone like I was told. Well, except you wouldn't. No, I know that because you're like me, and we're like Adam, we're like Eve, we're people. We stand by and we watch as bad things are done. We listen to lies. We choose to take more than we're given, to try to fight against who we were made to be. We reject God too. Make no mistake, I'd have taken the fruit. You'd have taken the fruit. Adam and Eve weren't different to you and me. They were just the first. And because of what they did, God threw them out of his garden, out of his place, into the mess and the chaos that we know. An angel, God's warrior, was stood as guard at the gateway to the garden. They would never get back in that way. And we can't go back to God any more than they could. But this is not the end. But God's love for his people is never squashed. His plans are never broken. He still cares for Adam and for Eve. He still makes them clothes to wear. He even makes a promise. Did you hear it? You might have missed it. It was in the curse that he spoke to the snake. But it's a promise for us. He promised that Eve would have a child one day who would smash Satan's head, even as Satan was biting his heel. So this story is far from over, and someone is coming. Someone is coming to fight the enemy. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Whoa. That true story from the Bible kind of blows my mind. I mean, it blows my mind because Adam and Eve had seen how powerful God is. Adam and Eve had seen how loving God is. Adam and Eve had seen how good God is, and yet they chose to ignore him. They chose to disobey him. They chose to do their own thing. But do you know what blows my mind more than that true story? Is that God still wants to make a way for us to be his friends forever. We saw that in the promise. We're going to see it in other days of Swashbucklers, and we see it in our song. So let's sing along now and watch out for some of the videos that you have sent in.
Blow your mind to see the awesome kind of love our Father has got. Don't it rock your world to know you can be called a child of a powerful God? Don't it blow your mind to see the awesome kind of love our Father has got? Don't it rock your world to know you can be called a child of a powerful God? That is what you are if you trust in Jesus. That is what you are when you're faith in him. Don't it blow your mind to see the awesome kind of love our Father has got? Don't it blow your mind, 1 John 3 and 1. Don't it blow your mind? Don't it blow your mind, 1 John 3 and 1. Don't it blow your mind? Don't it blow your mind to see the awesome kind of love our Father has got? Don't it rock your world to know you can be called a child of a powerful God? That is what you are if you trust in Jesus. That is what you are when you're faith in him. Don't it blow your mind to see the awesome kind of love our Father has got? That is what you are if you trust in Jesus. That is what you are when you're faith in him. Don't Don't it blow your mind to see the awesome kind of love our Father has got?
Don't it blow your mind? 1 John 3:1. Don't it blow your mind? Oh, sorry. Orcs. Forgot I was recording there. Anyway, how are you getting on with the sing-along dance-a-thon? Have you mastered any of it yet? Well, why not rewind at the end of this and get someone to film you and send it in so we can add you into our video tomorrow. Another thing you might want to send in to us is your craft. Now, you got craft packs, many of you, but if you haven't, don't worry, because all our craft ideas are shared on our Pinterest board where you can see below. And the resources are pretty easy to assemble, and believe me, if you can, you are going to want to make this craft because it's mini catapults. Now, pirates used to use catapults to cause all sorts of damage. And in today's true Bible story, we saw all sorts of damage caused there as well. As Adam and Eve chose to disobey God, we saw that they damaged their friendship with him and they damaged the world we live in. Hopefully our catapults won't cause too much damage, as they're only mini ones and they're only firing pom-poms. But they should remind us about some of the things we've been discovering today. So let's find out now how we make them.
Let's collect all our supplies and we are going to make our mini catapult. You need 7 lolly sticks from your craft pack, 1 wooden spoon and 6 loom bands, alright, and then your pom-poms for the cannonballs. First of all, we're going to start with 5 lolly sticks, alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, and we're going to put them all together with the flat sides together. Then we're going to fix them together with a loom band. So we hold them in one hand, twist the loom band, put it over the end, twist it and then put it over again. And we do the same on the other. And we're going to put our last 2 lolly sticks over the 5 fat ones to make it look like a cross. So you can see those are the fat ones, and then we've got a gap in between because we've got 1 lolly stick on one side, 1 lolly stick on the other. We're going to take our loom band, we're going to pinch these together at one end, and we're going to twist our loom band over and make sure that it is pinched together. Can you see how it's pinched together on this end and open on that side? Slide it in so that we've got a short end and a long end. Now we need a loom band, and holding it carefully in the middle like that, put your loom band to go over this side and this side. So it goes over there and under there, twist it and then do it back where it came from. Alright, you can see it's going diagonally across. Now we need to do it again. So if we turn it around, we're going to take it round and then do the same thing over again so that it makes a criss-cross shape there. Now we just need to add our wooden spoon, and the wooden spoon comes so that the spoon end is at the top of the big open side, the long side. And we're going to fix that on with another loom band. If you want, you can tuck the other end of your lolly stick under the loom band at the other side of the catapult. Put your catapult down with the spoon side towards you. Put your finger on the far side to hold it down. Find your cannonball, pull it back and ping! Wow, did you see that cannonball go?
It's a very happy parrot. That's why it's called Jolly Polly! Yes! What sits at the bottom of the ocean and shimmers? A nervous wreck! What do pirates wear in bed? Long johns! Whoa! Why does it take pirates so long to learn the alphabet, because they're so long at sea. Ha ha ha!
Sorry, I know I shouldn't be eating an apple while recording. I just got a bit peckish. Now, I might not meant to have eaten that, but Adam and Eve also ate forbidden fruit, didn't they, in today's true Bible story. But what else can you remember about the story we heard? Well, Ian and Sarah are going to go head to head once again in our Swashbucklers quiz. This time, to help us score, every time they get an answer right, they're going to dip into a box and pull out a piece of fruit. They get a second point if they correctly identify it whilst blindfolded. So see if you can answer questions quicker than them and see if you can name a fruit faster than they do. Let's play a quiz!
Question 1. What was the name of the man and woman in today's true Bible story? Ian.
Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve is correct. You want to dip into the box and choose your fruit. What's going for? Well, what do you think that is?
Well, that's a pineapple.
A pineapple. So 2 points to Ian. Next question. What were they told not to eat from? Sarah.
The tree in the centre of the garden.
That's correct. The tree in the centre of the garden. That's 1 point. Can you make it 2? Dip in and choose a piece of fruit. Oh, it's gone flying.
This one's an apple.
It is an apple. Correct. That is 2 points. Next question. What did Adam and Eve do after they had eaten the fruit? Oh, just in the nick of time, Sarah.
They were ashamed, so they went and hid.
That is correct. They went and hid. Dip in the box. What fruit will you pull out? Oh, can you guess what that is for a second point in this round?
This feels like a pomegranate.
It is a pomegranate. Well done. It is 4-4. And for our final question, God, after he spoke to them, made them leave the garden. But what promise did he make would one day happen to the serpent? Sarah.
Jesus would bruise his head.
That is correct.
Choose my fruit.
Well done, Sarah. Choose your fruit.
Oh, these feel like eyeballs. They must be grapes.
They are grapes. Well done. So today's winner is Team Sarah with 6 points.
You call that scrubbing, you landlubber scum? Put your back into it. Scrub harder.
Yes, Captain.
Climb the rigging! Scrub the deck! Climb the rigging! Scrub the rigging! Climb the deck!
Arr! Ye two really are the thickest pirates in the 7 seas. Flotsam, maybe.
Aye?
It's full of holes, but still holds water.
I don't know, Captain, what is full of holes and full of
A
water.
sponge!
Arr!
Now back to work.
What am I going to do? I'm stuck on a pirate ship doing anything that might pop into Jack's head.
That's Captain Blackpatch Jack to ye, boy. Don't forget it.
Black Pat Jack's head.
And that not be much, that be not.
I've had to scrub the decks, cook the meals, wash the pans, and not just the cooking pans. I should have trusted in the map and joined the Navy. Maybe it's not too late.
Did you hear, Captain? He wants to join the Navy.
Join the Navy? You? Well, there's no chance of that happening now, is there?
Captain?
Quiet, I'm talking. You see, boy, the king, he do have a law that anyone who is found helping pirates gets made to walk the plank. What is it? Stop it.
Captain!
I am gloating. Give me a chance to finish me gloating. Whether you likes it or not now, boy, he's one of us.
Captain!
What?
There's something you need to know! The Navy flagship is closing down on us, look!
What? All hands on deck! Man the cannons! Prepare for battle! Ye boys, ye was on Crow's Nest duty. Why didn't you tell us?
He was probably hoping that they'd come and rescue him, sir.
Well, there's no chance of that now, you land-loving scum, is there? Floss them, you idiot! You knocked him into the sea!
Oh, it wasn't me. It was Jetsam.
I'm sorry about that, it was me.
What? You knocked Jimmy overboard?
Oh, no. I thought you were talking about something else.
Listen, mateys. Can you feel the wind? It's changed direction. Our luck has changed. We're pulling ahead of the Navy.
Now to find the island.
And all the treasure will be mine.
Ours, you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I don't know where I am or where land is. How could I have got into this mess? I should have trusted the map and never trusted Black Pat Jack and sailed with him. I'm glad Mum packed me a rubber ring though. That's really helped. This could not get any worse. Oh no, not sharks!
Oh, poor Jimmy. First pirates, and then sharks. It really is a little bit scary, isn't it? Is he going to survive? Well, you're going to have to come back tomorrow to find out. But why don't I tell you a few things you could be doing to distract yourself from Jimmy's woes? That's right, you could take the cup on your head challenge and see how many times you can go up and down in 30 seconds and try and beat Andy's ball. But don't shave off your head to test the bald theory. You might want to have a go at learning the actions of a song. Just rewind, record and send in. Maybe you want to make the catapults and fire pom-poms all over your house. Or perhaps you'll try the walk the plank game. There are loads of things to be getting on with, and don't forget, we'd love to see those photos and videos sent in by 6 o'clock today. Another thing you might want to send in is the entry to today's competition. But Tamar, what is today's competition? I hear you say, well, I actually didn't hear you say it, and you wouldn't speak like that anyway, would you? But you know what I mean, so let me tell you, today's competition is making a pirate out of fruit. We heard all about the fruit in our true Bible story, didn't we? That Adam and Eve took even though they shouldn't. And we're going to take fruit today and turn it into a pirate. There's loads of ideas in your activity pack and on our Pinterest board. So do have a look at that if you need some inspiration. And send in your photograph by 6 p.m. today. We had loads of great entries yesterday. All sorts of creative trees reflecting God's good world we live in. But I can tell you, drumroll please, the winner of yesterday's competition, winning tickets to Gulliver's Kingdom, is none other than Isaac! Well done, Isaac. I love your 3D model you've got going on there. Lots of good ideas. So there's competitions and crafts and games and challenges and actions and activity sheets, loads to be getting on with. Make sure you take a break for your lunch and another one for your tea, and make sure you go to bed too. But do have a go at some of those and send them in to us. And we'll be back tomorrow at 10 o'clock. But until then, goodbye!